you get to Miami, you attend this college. It's an athletic scholarship you receive. Is it a full ride, partial ride?
It was partial.
Okay.
Partial. So I was about 10,000 in debt. Would have been 10,000 in debt, but I was smart and I left before they locked me in because you got a time period to where you can leave. So I went there. I like filled it out or whatever. I had a lot of fun now. Like, trust me, it was the best time I ever had in Miami. Like, every single day in Miami, I'm down the street. Like, it was fun, but I'm not there for fun. I was there to run track, and I had to just weigh my options, and that's why I left. Got all my money back, no debt. We don't mess with college debt.
How long is that trial amount of time do they give you?
I think it's about like 3 or 4 weeks after you enroll or after school like starts, because you got like a drop in ad period. So that's the period. Literally the day before it ended, that's when I enrolled out.
And what was the name of the school again?
It's ASA Miami College, ASA College.
And what was it that you didn't like about it?
It was dirty. The coach sucked. All the staff hated it. Even the staff was talking shit about it. Like, the staff would tell me, oh, I'm glad you're leaving. If I could leave and work at another college, they would. So if you go to ASA or thinking about going there, don't go there. It's ass. The coach ass. Everything there is ass. I was lied to about my room. I thought my room was going to be on the beach. It's not on the beach, and my room was dirty. Had roaches all over the place when I first walked in there, and it was just trash. And no type of scheduling whatsoever. Like, everything was just ass. Like, it sucked. It was the worst college experience. But the only fun thing was the people I met, the kids, and all the other people around my age that I met. So that's what made it fun for me. But other than that, it was hell. It was fun though.
And was this a public school or a private school?
It was a private school, I believe. Yeah, it was a private school. That's why tuition was a little bit more because of that.
And this was right after you graduate high school? There was no break in between?
Yeah, this was right after. It was like, I graduated in June.
Then there's summer.
There's summer. I left in July. I went down there in July.
And you were going to live on campus?
Yes, I was going to live on campus. My mom stays in Tampa, Florida, and so it was just like a little drive, but yeah, I was going to live on campus.
Student housing?
Yep. Student housing. They took out a check for that too. Student housing was like $7,000 in some trash-ass apartment building that isn't even owned by them. It's owned by somebody else.
Did you have to do student housing? Could you have like lived off campus and still got the partial scholarship?
Yes, I could have, but I ain't had the money for that. I really didn't. And I only had $300 and I had no job. It was just $300 I pulled out the bank.
And you had roommates in that student housing?
Yeah, roommate. I did have roommates. Yeah. I forgot their names, which is crazy. I really did. Cash, shout out to you. Damn, I really forgot their names. But shout out, y'all know who y'all is. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to ASA track team. They all lit. It's just the ASA in general is ass.
What was that like dealing with roommates for the little amount of time you had?
It wasn't bad for me. Like, I know a lot of people don't like roommates. I don't really care. Like, as long as you clean, as long as you're clean, I'm clean, it's all good. But I don't care if we're sleeping right, like your bed right here, my bed right here. It doesn't bother me. Like, I don't need a lot of space. I never do, like, at all. I've never been a person that's like, oh, I need my own room. I need this much space. I need this, that. Like, I'm not the type of person. And even my rooms, like, if you ever look at my rooms, people who've been in my rooms are so plain and bare because I move a lot. So it's just a bed, maybe a dresser, and that's it. Ain't no pictures on the wall, ain't no nothing. I just put some LED lights in my room the other day, and that's because of TikTok. And that was it. That's like the most I ever decorated my room.
So dealing with the roommates, it was easy for you, it wasn't hard? Yeah,
it was easy. It was dumb easy.
And prior to you getting there, did that school have a reputation?
Yes, it did. And I did not even know that until I got there, which is my fault. But yeah, they had a huge reputation. Like, one of the housing units had to get shut down by the mayor because it was had mold and stuff, and there was holes in the walls and all of that other stuff. I wasn't living in that building, but that definitely happened. So if you ever look that up, you're definitely gonna see a news thing on it about that.
And social media wise, Where were you at the time? Like, were you on TikTok by that time already, or did TikTok come after you had left that college experience?
TikTok came after I left. Nobody, I was nobody. Like, ain't nobody knew me. But
Not even on other social media platforms at that time?
Instagram, but like, I only had like maybe 6,000 followers on Instagram at the time. That's about it. Anybody knew me though. I was trying to get into YouTube, post like maybe 2 videos on YouTube. They ain't really go nowhere, but that's about it.
So you end up making the decision to, and before I ask you this question, what type of division was this track team?
It was D1, but it was like a sub D1, if that makes sense. Like they would play all the other, what is it called? It's like a D1, but it's where D1 students go to prep for D1.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it was the only one in Florida.
So was that the plan for you to actually prep there and then go to another D1 school for track?
Yeah, it was planned. I was gonna go there, drop my times, and transfer to another college.
And were there any other scholarship offers you received aside from this school?
Yeah, Piedmont in Georgia. From them, my grades were not that good. I've never been a grade person. I don't like school, never did. So I couldn't even go there because of my grades, but they definitely sent me an offer, like a scholarship, but I couldn't even do it because of my grades. So
Was it a partial or full ride?
that was a full ride, yeah, but my GPA was too low for that.
And what D school was that?
That was D3, I believe. That was about it.
Now, you couldn't go because of your grades, but let's say your grades were good enough. Would you have chosen the D3 full ride situation before you even knew about the roaches and the molding and all that stuff? Just on paper, would you have chosen the D3 school full ride, or would you have chosen the prep school to go to D1 partial ride?
The D3, because it was in Georgia, and Georgia is like, I don't really know no other place. I kind of do, like I know Florida a little bit, but not really. Like high school wise, Georgia.